Jill! Hello, Jill! Getting myself going. Video, James. That's the mood, Jill. And also, hi, Jackie. How is everybody on this New Year's Eve? Oh, also everybody tell me how audio is, etc. It looks like everything is going okay. Nice. Good. Hell yeah. I'm wearing my blue light canceling glasses today, which I should be doing all the time, but I usually forget. Don't forget about your glasses, folks. They're good for your eyes. Alright. I'm gonna do my best to stay focused today because I wish to be rid of Love Never Dies. It's lived in my head, not paying rent, for 3 weeks, and I need it to I need to stop it. Kim, where last we left off, oh, Kim, I'm so glad. Welcome to stream and happy, almost said Christmas Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. AJ! Podcast. Podcast time. Enjoy this in the background, AJ. Jill, I would love if you were editing a podcast. What am I even doing? I'm already my head is empty. Jill has pitched me the Warriors podcast before, I believe. I would never be against rereading and talking about the Warriors books with you, Jill. Hello! Hi, Jerf. Hi, Melissa. Wow, it's a crowd. I got a crowd. I gotta get my shit together. Get going. Now my hair's down. I should have written notes. I'm a fool. Alright. Welcome everybody to the stream. We are going to be covering the very end of... Hi Melissa. Hello. We are going to be covering the very end of Act 1 and then all of Act 2, God willing, of Love Never Dies, the sequel written by Mr. Andrew Lloyd Webber himself, sequel to the timeless classic, The Phantom of the Opera. Hold on. When last we left... When last we left our heroes, Christine fucked the Phantom of the Opera. They fucked, and it was so much that I just had to end the stream. Also, it had been going for a while, but I can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop thinking about this. They fucked AJ. My tea is still too hot to drink. So we found out that 10 years ago, on the eve of Christine and Raoul's wedding, they did the nasty. The tea is piping. You're right. You are right, Jill. It's a big retcon. They really said. Yeah, they fucked. Why? We can't dwell on it. We have to move on. So there's this revelation. And then immediately following that, Jackie's right. Apparently, according to my father, who was apparently doing some research on this after hearing bits and pieces of my stream last week, according to my father, he made Love Never Dies as kind of like, because he was really frustrated that the Phantom of the Opera was still as popular as it was, and like it was the thing that he was remembered for. But that sounds fucking stupid. If it's true, Andrew Lloyd Webber needs to get over himself, because he's made a lot of very famous musicals, and I don't know why he thinks the Phantom of the Opera is the only one. If I were Andrew Lloyd Webber, I would simply think that it was neat that people liked the thing that I made. But that's just me. Okay. Come on, Scout. Brain, activate. So, Gustav comes out. Gustav is Christine's daughter. Daughter? Wow. Christine's son. Hi, Tyler. We're just getting started. Gustav is here. I was doing the summary. Gustav's like... I watched some video. Gustav has, like, a really, like... Whoops. How did I do that? A truly kind of horrendous bowl cut in the filmed version of this. And he's like, Mommy, I had a nightmare. And it's like, no, sweetie, you didn't have a nightmare. You just heard the conversation that was happening in the room next to you. No, that's not really it. He did have a nightmare. Hello, hi, Brendan. Brendan, nice to see you here. I hope that Persia is also listening, maybe, if she wants to. because I know that we have talked a little bit on the Discord, on the TWG Discord, about musicals. So Gustav is like, what's up? Meets there's dust on my Cintiq. I dusted everything today, but there's still dust on my Cintiq. Meets the Phantom. And suddenly the Phantom's really good with kids. I don't know what that's about. Excuse me. Get that dust off of there. Get that shit out of here. So the Phantom is like, yo, kid. Yeah, Tyler is right. Rohan Positor in the chat says another completely out of character moment. So, Andrew Lloyd Webber could say, look, the Phantom is good, maybe, and you're not wrong. He's like, yo, this kid's tight, and wants to show him around the amusement park the next day. They're fist bumping. I can draw fast. I can draw. You ever just find yourself unable to draw a small child in a timely manner? Sure, yes, tiny legs. This is fine. This is a child. Casually approach child. It's fine. It's fine. So they make plans? Question mark? Yes, they make plans he's gonna show Gustav around town tomorrow. But for now, it's back to sleep, and I think the Phantom goes home, and then it's the next day. The Phantom giving him a matching cape would be so much better than everything that's about to happen. Melly, I'm sorry. So it's the next morning, and Raoul is mad. Our square-headed man. who's kind of haggard. He's drunk. Probably. He's mad. And wow, I've taken a little bit to get into the groove here, friends. Sorry, my brain is apparently off. Like, I'm gonna pull up the pulling up my Love Never Dies Wikipedia page. Give myself a little boost. My brain is in 2021 already, it's true. I'm in the future. Raul's mad. Christine's like, don't worry about it. Raul doesn't want Christine to perform. Raul's like, this place is fucking weird. I'm angry. And she's like, we need the money because you've gambled everything away. And I say, once again, Raul Defense Squad, this is stupid. Raul is just a nice, sweet himbo. I think he's very good with finances. And there's no reason that he should be in here with a gambling problem and, like, being mean to his wife, whom he loves. He loves Christine. I stand by this. This show does Raul dirty. I will continue to say this. Anyways, Christine is like, I'm going to check out the stage and my dressing room and talk to the stage manager and stuff. So she goes, and hold on, I need to reorganize some stuff on this file because it's bothering me. Yeah, he has a square head. How can he be bad? He was just a sweet man. He would love his kid. He would not be like, why must we always be chasing after the boy? Like, that stuff's stupid. It's not in character. Raul's a good boy. I hate it. I hate it. Probably... listen, Christine fucking the Phantom is... like, it's disappointing and bad, like, as a writing thing, but I think the thing that I am angriest about in this show is how dirty they did Raul, because he just doesn't deserve it. I mean, like, with something that's the sequel to Phantom of the Opera and still has Christine and the Phantom in it, I would sort of expect this to be the way that it went, just like from context and like some stuff that's implied in the original. But Raul just, like, it was not necessary. I would have rather he, like, died in a tragic accident and Christine was then a single mother, instead of, like, this bullshit. Anyways. Whoops. But, of course, that couldn't work because Raul is at the beginning, is, like, I don't know about the last one alive, but he seemingly outlives Christine at the beginning in the prologue of the original Phantom of the Opera, so of course he couldn't be dead. Anyways. It's true. Andrew Lloyd Webber's just making everybody mad. So yes, what I suggested would be a better story, but of course Andrew Lloyd Webber did not set out to make a good story. What he set out to do is make me specifically mad. Anyways, Meg is practicing her burlesque show. And who walks in but Christine? And Christine's like, yo! Actually, I say Christine's like, yo. Actually, Christine does not recognize Meg. Meg recognizes Christine. Every time I take a sip of my tea, I don't know if it's showing up on stream, but every time I take a sip of my tea, it fogs up my glasses. So Christine is coming in, and Meg is like, yo, you? And Christine is like, I'm sorry, do I know you? I think this is another thing. Even if Meg looks very different, she and Christine were very good friends. Kind of fucked up if Christine simply did not recognize her friend, like, that seriously. Like, fucked up if true. And then meanwhile, in tandem, local square-headed man. He's got stubble. 'Cause he's drunk. How am I gonna do his drunk man hair? That's fine. He's got a scarf. He finds Madame Giry. Madame Giry is also like, huh? Yeah, Jackie's right. And also, she wouldn't look that much older because it is only 10 years after the events of Phantom of the Opera, and they were like, what, maximum 20 years old? Like, 20 to 30 you change, but I don't think you change so significantly that you would start to look like your mother. Or, I suppose not start to look like your mother. There is a questionable timeline. We haven't gone too much into it. Because... First of all, they say both that the wedding night happened 10 years ago. Or the love affair happened 10 years ago. But then also, Gustav's 10 years old. So, like, pregnancy takes 9 months. Andrew Lloyd Webber, I don't know if you know that. So Gustav should really only be 9, or Christine and Raoul should have gotten married 11 years ago. He is both bad at math and a man. Only 10 years old. 10 years old. I can't. We're not even there yet. Yeah, the timeline is weird. The timeline's not right. Tyler, you can't make me start singing. We're in Dear Old Friend. We're in Dear Old Friend right now. I can do this. Y'all are so interesting in the chat. Why y'all gotta be so interesting and say interesting things? Because then it distracts me. I mean, Jill... Jill has a point. Who hasn't fucked up the timeline? Just a bit. So there's like a musical number that I actually think is one of the better musical numbers in the show, and it is Dear Old Friend, and they're singing about, Christine is singing about how, like, oh, she's so excited to see Meg, and Meg is like, wow, Christine, we were such good friends, but then they're also like, then there's these asides where they're like, what is going on? And Meg is like, why is Christine here? Because Meg, of course, has a complex about Christine, because Meg is in love with the Phantom. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Meg has a crush on the Phantom. I hate it. Like, just generally, I hate it. Meg Giry has a crush. Meg should have a crush on Christine. You're fucking right. Let them be gay. I'm pointing at my I'm pointing at my own screen. Let them be gay. Melly, it's Meg Giry, the daughter of Madame Giry, who was a dancer, was a dancer, a ballet dancer in the opera company, and had a small part in the original Phantom of the Opera. Small part, like, not minor, like a secondary character, who she and her mother knew more about the Phantom of the Opera than, like, anybody else, because her mother, Madame Giry, is the one who put him in the basement, I guess. And now she loves the Phantom. In part 1 of Love Never Dies, we found out that she and her mother smuggled the Phantom after the events of the original Phantom of the Opera, smuggled him to America, where somehow he then once again was put into, like, a sideshow as, you know, a human freak or whatever, and then also but then, like, bought him back out of it or something. That doesn't make any sense to me. She already rescued him from, like, a fucking human zoo when he was a child. Like, thank you, thank you, Tyler, for saying I have good taste. I do like there's three. There's three exceptional songs in this show, unfortunately. Three exceptional songs. One is Beneath a Moonless Sky. We talked about that last time. It's a song about how Christine and the Phantom made sweet, sweet love in the nighttime, the night before Christine's wedding to Raoul, and divorced from that just horrific sentence that I just had to say, it's a very, very hot song. It's very good. I'm into it. Dear Old Friend, this one is another really good one, and then there's going to be another one in the second act called Devil Take the Hindmost that I think rips. Yeah, I agree. In the chat, Coro Archenland. I think that's how you say that, Melissa. Is that right? Um, is right that it's it was just that Andrew Lloyd Webber was like, let's do the Nightmare Before Christine's Wedding. Am I clipping? Is my audio okay? My audio is looking like very loud in my mixer, but it always looks really loud in my mixer, and then it is uh very soft when I play back my stuff, so I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, audio's good. Nice. Thank you, everybody. We have to get back to this. What? Yes, Melissa, that's what I thought. I was just double checking. What the funk was I doing? Right. So this it's in the round. It's like this back and forth thing where they've got the one side where they're like, "Oh, yes, it's so good to see you. Wow, it's been so long. It's been 10 years. What are you doing here? It's so great to Oh, we'll be friends forever." And then there's also like, "What the fuck is going on? And why is she here? And why is she here? And why is he here? And what the fuck is up with this guy that's running the Coney Island and you telling me that he's the Phantom of the Opera and he's paying for this contract?" And it's very fun. It's just a fun thing. So now Madame Giry and Meg know that Christine and Raoul are here, and Christine already knew about the Phantom. Raoul now knows about the Phantom, and Raoul's like, oh, excuse me, Raoul, I forgot your... There we go. He's got some incredible sideburns, and I want it to be known. Raoul's like, he's what? And so now he's like, what the fuck? And meanwhile, while all of this is happening, the three fucking stooges of Coney Island over here are like, hey kid, come with us. And Gustav is like, sure. They're like, come with us, the boss wants to see you. I'm 100% guessing on what these characters look like. I swear to God, one of them has wings. I don't know why I think that. I just feel like she's like Miss Fleck has wings. They're all wearing pinstripes. Yeah, poor Raoul really can't fucking get a break from the basement man, Melly. And then there's like a big man. And they're like, come with us. This isn't ominous at all. And Gustav says, sure. They take Gustav to the Isle of Misfit Toys. No, where they take him is is to the Phantom's stupid tower. He does turn into a donkey. No, he doesn't turn into a donkey. That would be... Wouldn't that be better? I don't know. I'm not like... can't start talking about Pinocchio. I'm not a huge Pinocchio fan either. But it might still be preferable to this. They take him... They take him to the Phantom's tower, and the Phantom is again very strangely... Monstro can get fucked. Brief aside to Kingdom Hearts shit, Monstro is the worst. I hate Monstro so much. I never ever want to see the inside of that goddamn whale ever again. Anyways, the Phantom's up here, and again, like, weirdly chill. Nice to this kid. He's like, yo. The Phantom is Josuke. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. And hold on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat, so I had to mute my mic momentarily. Gustav is like, oh, can I play your piano? And Phantom is like, yeah, okay. My stand, the music of the night. No! Oh, I like, gosh, there's just something in my throat. I like him, like, in a little coat and hat better than what I've been doing. It's like little gangly legs. He's like, let me play the piano. The Melissas are becoming so powerful in the chat tonight. And the Phantom is like, yo, this shit that you're playing, is that music? Phantom's like, yo, that's really good. And Gustav's like, thanks. I wrote it. And Phantom goes, he goes, you what? Don Juan Triumphant fucking sucked. I had a whole aside when I did my Phantom of the Opera one about how bad Don Juan Triumphant was. Mostly I talked about the content being fucking terrible, but also, like, not great. Past the Point of No Return, great. Everything else, the rest of that fucking opera was bad. And now Phantom is like, there's this whole part where he's like, I can't draw a mask, but pretend this is like equations. He's doing math, lady. And says, is that my son? Is this my son? And then proceeds to sing a song with Gustav about how he basically sings a whole song asking Gustav if he's a goth. He's like, yo, kid, are you goth? You fucking emo, bro? Yeah, as we all know, emo is a generic trait. Yeah, I don't actually know. I feel like the aesthetic of the Phantom is more goth, but the, like, attitude of the Phantom is more emo. What do we think, chat? Quarter goth on my father's side! Theater goth is very good. Stop this! I qualify for the Goths Only Scholarship. I should just fucking let the chat do this. The chat's so much funnier than me. Oh, so what I have what I have now to show you is a set piece from the song that he sings, which is called The Beauty Underneath. And The Beauty Underneath, you hear that and you think, wow, it sounds like it's going to be kind of like a soft rock ballad, maybe? Or like an 80s synth ballad. Hold on, I have to find this image. Where the funk did I save it? There it is. So you would think that it was like, you would think that it's like a soft ballad, but no, it's a fucking rager. This song goes so hard, and like it's fine. It's not. I think it's fun. I don't know if personally I think that it's like one of the better pieces in the show. It's fun, but yes, this is the time. I'm dragging it into the oh god, that's so big. Hold on. This is a set piece from. It's actually not a set piece. So see what I discovered? Here's what I discovered, because this is on YouTube. You should I hate to like poison your YouTube algorithm, but I would recommend going and watching The Beauty Underneath, which is like in high resolution from a recorded version of this musical. It's on YouTube and it's bananas. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can get this. I'm gonna see if I can get this up, and I'm going to like mute the audio. But I just really want like everybody in the chat right now to experience the aesthetics of this, because they're fucking crazy. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, it's so big. Excuse me. Pardon me. We're going live. We're doing it live. This is, I don't know what this man's hair is doing. Okay, I'm gonna play this now. This part doesn't really matter. This part's just like scene transition. But he's got this child and he's like, listen, have you ever been emo? Let me skip a bit. Just like some crazy shit starts going on. There's some wild shit going on. Like, what's happening? These mirror pillars, fucking pirates. Gustav is like this kid's really a good singer. But he does look like he doesn't necessarily know what the fuck to do. They just lift him up. Look at how little he is. His little baby face. So stupid. We got a bicycle. And There's these children. Like, what the fuck are these kids? Why? Why? Why did he do this? And why are they touching Gustav? And we got... Okay, there's like a poltergeist. Here it comes. Here it comes. So this is specifically why we needed to show this on stream. I need you guys to look at this fucking horse skeleton, winged skeleton puppet, velociraptor. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? Why? Let's just... Yeah, you got this guy with a big... Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that shit. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? They're fucking is the thing. They're both somehow like a centaur, but also they're definitely like, what the fuck is that? Okay, we'll get rid of this now. Thank you for coming to that brief interstitial. Again, highly recommend everybody after stream or during stream, whatever, go and just like watch that whole thing with audio, because the song is a fucking like, it's not what you expect it to be, and the whole thing, it's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Somebody had to wear that. Somebody had to put that costume on. Like, it's not just a set piece. That's a person. I don't know. Whoop. No, I don't want to. I just want to delete. I'm deleting it. Yes. I'm deleting it. We're getting back to it. For the record, it's like, person, but then like, it's like a reverse centaur. Like, I truly think it's supposed to be a reverse centaur. But, like, it's bad. Like, and like, what is this whole bit? I hate it. Like, it had arms out here too. But it also had rains? Like, fucked up. Fucked up if true. It's like the skeleton of a goddamn Kingdom Hearts boss. Our director was told to build a horse skeleton from memory. I forgot what a horse was. Oh, that's every artist ever. Okay, I'm gonna put this fella on his own layer. So we don't have to look at him. So that happens. And at the end of this, he's singing to this kid, and at the end, he's like, let me show you the beauty underneath. And he decides to take his mask off, like, because for whatever reason, he's like, this kid will accept me. And think that I'm, like, cool. Which, like, he should, is... I can't, like, I cannot get too deep into... Don't say he's gonna flash the kid. That makes it so much worse. Anyways, he's like, check out my facial deformity. I can't get, like, I'm not well enough educated on the history of this shit to have, like, a super interesting or informed take on this particular element of the Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, I just think that the way that his face, his like facial deformity, his I think it's a birth defect. I'm not sure though. Is treated through this whole thing is like through the original Phantom and also through this is just not good. They treat it like it's so important, while at the same time trying to like minimize it and disregard it, and then also at the same time hiring extremely handsome men to play the Phantom, and then just like slap a couple of, you know, facial like rubber prosthetics on him and say that it's terrible. It's just bad. Like, Gustav at this point, he shows off his face, and Gustav screams. And runs away. And, like, I just don't think... I don't think as a child... I don't think as a child I would have been scared of the Phantom of the Opera. Certainly not scared of him in the iteration that they use for, like... Yeah, I feel like it's supposed to be really extreme, but... And they just don't, like, they don't do it. They really didn't do it when they made the movie. They really said it's just Gerard Butler with, like, a couple of maybe second degree... Like, Gerard Butler, but he's Zuko. And then kind of, like, has a hairpiece thing. Yeah, exactly what Jackie is saying in the chat. As a kid, I wouldn't have been scared of him. I would have been really fascinated by it and like asked him questions about it. And the questions probably would have been rude and presumptuous and probably wouldn't have been great questions. But I would not just start screaming and run away from him, especially after I just saw a fucking horse skeleton, uh, ostrich human abomination and like a billion people in little glass tubes with like crazy fucking fingernails and four arms and shit. Um so and yeah, so there's this, and then there's also a bit earlier which I went into a little bit at the end of my last stream, which is literally this whole like Beneath the Moonless Sky. Like I said, I think it's really good, but in the context of this musical and specifically in the context of like what's happening in that piece, what the Phantom and Christine are describing, it's specifically like, yeah, Christine and I had had great sex, and it was all because we couldn't see shit. We couldn't see anything. It was dark out. Couldn't see me. She couldn't see me, so it was super hot, which is bad. Like, it's really, the whole thing is bad. It's bad. Like, they still call him a monster, and I know it's the early 1900s / late 1800s. And like, it's just bad. It's just bad. I should shut up about it and move on. But just generally, I think it's handled poorly. I don't think that it's like, it's somehow both the Phantom's like one character trait, but then also it's never seriously like addressed in a meaningful way. It's just there so that there could be lines about him being ugly or being a monster, being hideous, being whatever, and then shit like this is just, I don't know. I think it's bad. Oh, I have a layer selected. Gustav runs away. And then we have the Phantom going to confront Christine. And being like, yo. Like, yo, is that my kid? Yes, exactly. Melissa in the chat is right. That it's never addressed that, like, the reason that he the reason that he was exiled in the first place, maybe even like you could go back to him being a child and being like sold into the human zoo or whatever the fuck it was. He's done at least. Thank you, John Ryan. Yes, this is time. It's time for our weekly reminder that the Phantom has killed minimum 2 people. He has killed minimum 2 people and also caused thousands in property damage, psychological damage, severe psychological damage. He's done blackmail. He's done stalking, kidnapping, attempted murder. Like, a lot of shit. He groomed a child bride. Anyways, um, he's like, yo, is that my kid? She's like, yeah. Uh, you were gone, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, that's your kid. Um, and Jackie, the only thing I can assume. You were all so surprised that Gustav's the Phantom Son. Um, Jackie is. You're not. See, you're not wrong, Jackie. Hmm. Why would she not fuck Raoul on their wedding night? This doesn't make. It's not worth it. It's not worth thinking about. Um, but Christine's like, yes, it's your kid. So fine, yeah, whatever. And that's the end of Act 1. So we've actually just now hit Act Break. I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break. And I know I keep doing bathroom breaks and then saying I'm going to wrap up, but this time I'm not. I'm just taking a bathroom break. I'm going to be back. We're going to get through the whole second act. We're going to get through the whole second act. I promise. I promise. So I'll be right back. I missed saying goodbye to Melly, but bye, Melly, and thank you to Melly for stopping by. For real, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to Act 2. Here we go. I just want to address. There's so much superfluous nonsense in the songs in this musical. Just like shit, like just stuff being repeated. Just words being repeated. It's. Anyways, I'm thinking about how, like, why is it taking me this long to get through all this shit? I don't know. But we start Act 2. Y'all are very distracting, but I love you for it. Um, start Act 2. Raoul's in the bar. He's been drinking all night. Just another disclaimer that they did this is bullshit. And Raoul deserves better. He's in the bar. He's sad. He's been drinking all night. He's still drinking. Meg shows up. And Meg's like, wow. You look bad. And they talk for a while, and they have there's a weird song here. I mean, it's not, weird is a strong word, I guess. Yeah, I think my assumption is that Meg looks smoking hot through this whole thing because she's fucking queen of the burlesque here. So Meg's hot. I think Meg has to be hot as fuck. Like, you know, wearing the corset. Meg deserves to be hot as fuck. Anyways. Meg hot. They have a conversation. They sing about Raoul is like, I hate this town. This place sucks. I'm tired. I'm hungover. I'm not hungover, actually. I'm drunk because I'm still drinking. This place is the worst. I wish we hadn't come here. I wish I wasn't such a fucking mess. I wish that I hadn't gotten us so deep into debt that we've been forced to come here and perform an aria. And my wife perform an aria. It goes on for a while, and then Meg has this weird thing about like, oh, I'm here. Why? He's like, why are you here? And she's like, oh, I come here every morning to swim. You might think that's irrelevant and unnecessary. Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind as we move forward. She's like, I come here every morning to swim. She goes. She leaves. She's like, well, first she says, like, you know, you keep talking about that you're gonna get the Phantom or whatever, but I think you are underestimating him. And Raoul's like, I've never underestimated anybody in my life. You don't know me. Raoul's like, yeah. I could take him with my eyes closed. I beat the shit out of him once, I'll beat the shit out of him again. And as he's saying that, the barkeep turns around, and of course, it's no longer the barkeep. It is the Phantom. And he's like, oh, you could take me, huh? Interesting. And Raul's like, oh shit. Well, with Don Juan, he did literally just kill the man. He killed Pianji to take his place. I don't know what he did with the barkeep. Maybe he killed the barkeep. Maybe he killed him, you know? We might never know. In fact, I don't think we'll ever know. I doubt that it's addressed. Hello? It's possible that he has now done he's done a minimum of 2 murders, possibly 3. Maybe more. 7 murders. 7 Machagnis. Stupid. I'm stupid. Why are you watching this? So I just want to. They have a duet together, which is, I think, this and then like there's like a reprise of this, like 1 or 2 songs later, that I think is another one of the best songs in the bit. It's called Devil Take the Hindmost, and it is about the Phantom making and Raul making a deal. I just want to highlight briefly that the version of this that's on YouTube has a Phantom who's pretty fucking tall. Stop this. All of you stop this. So in the version that's on YouTube that there's some clips of, and you can also rent it to watch. I almost rented it. I swan to John. I almost was like, I'm going to spend $4 and I'm going to watch this before my stream. And then I said, I don't want to give YouTube my money for that. And so I did not. Anyways, big Phantom. Very small Raul. And I've just been thinking about it all day. I watched some footage of this morning, and I have been thinking about tiny Raul all fucking day. Side note, and I don't know if this is consistent blocking throughout like every production, or if this is just the one that's online. But there's literally a moment in this fucking thing where Phantom just straight up, like, has Raoul in a chokehold. Which, like, just another example of how we both never, like, it's never addressed that the Phantom has done a minimum of 2 murders. Not directly addressed in this text, as far as I know. I don't know why I'm so want to get this right so badly. Anyways. Yeah, Jill, you're not wrong. There's definitely that kind of energy. I mean, the thing is that everybody in the version that's on YouTube is super, like, really hot. So it's very hard to not just get that vibe. Stop. Y'all nasty. Anyways. It's fucking... what was I saying? So it's not... So he's done minimum 2 murders. He's done minimum 2 murders. We know this. That happened before. He's done a lot of other crimes. Minimum 2 murders. And they never talk about that in this musical. They're like, he's fine. He's just a nice man. He's just a nice misunderstood man, is his whole thing. But then still shit like this, like, he's just Raoul wasn't even doing anything. Raoul was being like, was like posturing, was like, I'm gonna, yeah, I'll take you, whatever. She still loves me. And he just does this shit. Like, it's still bad. It's bad. Like, it's bad. He physically assaults people. Anyways, I think that I got so caught up in that and so caught up in Tiny Raoul that I forgot to mention what they're doing a wager. They're doing a wager because, of course, what else would you do if you saw a man very down on his luck and having a bad time than extort his gambling problem and his love for his wife and his very, I can't think of the word, his suffering marriage, by saying, so here's the thing. What's going to happen is, if Christine sings my aria tonight, then that means you leave forever. Christine and the boy stay with me. If she goes with you, then all of your debts will be completely paid off, and you'll never have to think about me again. Christine has no say in this, and at no point... So, we will move on from here. So they make this bet. At no point in the rest of the musical is there a moment where either of them are like, yo, I made a bet about you. Which is super fucked up. So then Raoul is like, oh shit. And at this point also the Phantom drops to Raoul that, maybe Gustav is the Phantom's son and not Raoul. So now Raoul's like, fuck. I made that bet and I'm a mess. So he goes and he gets himself cleaned up. He cleans up. I will say I'm drawing him extremely disheveled in like all of these drawings here, but again, watching those clips from the production online, uh, absolutely looks fine. Does not look drunk at all. Just looks like a nice sad man. Um, so he gets himself cleaned up, and I need to make a new layer. Whoop. Um, and he goes to talk to Christine. If you hear some bonking in the background, it's just my dad in the kitchen. Bonk. Oh, calm down. Calm down, Photoshop. There we go. I made him far too big. It's fine. Big man. Hold on. So he goes to Christine and he sings a song that I think is genuinely like a sweet song. Now, I'm a Raoul apologist, as we all know. I think Raoul is great in the original. I think they did him again. Fucking add it to the tally of things that Scout says ceaselessly. They did him dirty in Love Never Dies. And I have to... I mean, it did Raoul dirty! Don't take a shot every time I say that because it'll get you very sick. Don't do it. He sings a song and he's like, listen, I'm sorry that I've been a bad husband. I'm sorry that I haven't been a better man. And if you leave here with me tonight, I've booked us passage. I'm I'm glad that there is a Scout Explains drinking game being made. That's very good. I thought at one point of doing a bingo card, And then, of course, I forgot or did not have time to, one or the other. He says he's just apologizing. He's apologizing, and I think that I think it's nice. I think it's nice. I think he makes a good argument. He's like, I bought the fare. Let's go home. We'll fix the things between us. Like, I'll clean my act up. We can have a nice life. We've got the boy. The boy. I'm not gonna be a bad dad anymore. I don't know why I've been a bad dad up to this point. Seems pretty out of character. Just saying. Um, and that's nice. And then he leaves. And then the Phantom comes. Wait, I gotta do. Versus. Raoul for Smash. God, can you imagine? I wouldn't put anything past them at this point. I wouldn't put anything past Mr. Sakurai. Put the Phantom of the Opera and Raoul in Smash. Cinderella from Cats 2019 for Smash. No. Sorry, I went very quiet there for a second. I just had to finish that. What? Shoot. Can you tell I'm still getting the hang of my Cintiq a bit? So Raoul makes his plea. The Phantom comes and makes his plea. I gotta be real with you. He sings a song here. I dead ass do not remember it. I don't remember what it's filled with. I should try and do some Phantom. Let's see. I can do the Smash announcer going. The Phantom and Rum Tum Tugger. Thank you, AJ, for the thought. AJ, you should do that. I would draw it. I would do my best. Um, Sorry, I stopped briefly to read the summary. So yeah, the Phantom sings something else here to Christine. I can't, deadass can't remember it. Um, and then Christine sits on a chair, I would assume. Rum Tum Tugger has a gun? I'm very upset. I'm upset by what's happening in chat about Rum Tum Chugger. I refuse to acknowledge it. Christine sits on a chair and contemplates who she will choose. Again, if you hear funny tapping, it's my dad in the kitchen. I think he's preparing dinner. Who to choose, she says. It's bad. It's bad. The whole thing, okay. I have major beef. I think the horse skeleton is his final smash, AJ. First of all, I'm gonna leave this here for a while, and let's just talk this out. First of all, this whole concept depends on the idea that the Phantom is actually, like, the suspension of disbelief, that the Phantom is actually a good person, somebody capable of and worthy of love, who is not manipulative, did not groom Christine, did not kill minimum 2 people, did not terrorize an opera house, extort people. So that's all of that is happening. We're supposed to suspend our disbelief here and like say fine, say the Phantom's great and equal to Raoul in some way. That sucks. First of all. Second of all, this is pissing me off so hard. Okay, so what Christine sings here is a reprise from the original Phantom of the Opera of a song called Twisted Every Way. In this version, she sings, "Twisted every way, what answer can I give?" And then music plays going ba ba da 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 da. You want to know? So you want to know what? You want to know what this song in the original Phantom of the Opera was about? In the original Phantom of the Opera, what this song "Twisted Every Way" was about Christine's inner turmoil, because she was being asked to star in the opera that the Phantom wrote in order to use herself as bait to trap him and capture him. And the lyrics in the original, twisted every way, what answer can I give? Am I to risk my life to win the chance to live? I'm not singing it right. Twisted every way lyrics. Oh, this is so many, because this is like all of notes. There we go. Am I to risk my life to win the chance to live? Do I become his prey? Do I have any choice? He kills without a thought. He murders all that's good. Are lyrics from this callback, from in the original, are those lyrics. And then in this one, Andrew Lloyd Webber doesn't even have the fucking audacity to write new lyrics. He just has Christine sing the, like, innocuous lyrics. And then just lets the orchestra do the rest. It was literally a song about how she was terrified terrified for her life. That she did not want to do this thing. Terrified for her life from the Phantom. And then Andrew Lloyd Webber just head empty. No thoughts, head empty. No critical thinking. No self-awareness whatsoever. Just slaps it in here as a song about Christine choosing between Raoul and the Phantom as from a romantic standpoint. And listen, I don't like to get, I'm not trying to be mean. That's fucking stupid and I hate it. It's bad. Thanks for listening to that rant. Now we can move on. Andrew Lloyd Webber has a lot of, I don't know. What happens next? So, at some point in here, Meg does at this point, I believe Meg has done her burlesque performance. Meg deserves better, because I genuinely think this is one of the worst songs in the musical, and just like in tone does not go with it at all. It's like a Coney Island style, cutesy, Betty Boop-ish kind of song, I guess, maybe you would say. And I just don't think it's very good. But she's very cute, I'm sure. I stand by that. I stand by that she's hot and that she's cute. So she does that, and then she's back. So I've remembered now what this was about. This right here, um, when he talked to Christine, the end of that was the Phantom like monologuing to himself that he's going to, like, in his will, leave everything, his whole Coney Island empire, to Gustav, because Gustav is his son, supposedly. Um, and and Madame Giry overhears this and is like, fuck off, because Madame Giry's whole thing this whole time has been to, basically to, like, get money from the Phantom. Like, she is waiting for retri- not retribution, not reparations either. She wants money from him. Madame Giry is after money. And she gets pissed and she goes and she talks to Meg in her, if you hear some talking, it's my dad on the phone with my aunt. Madame Giry goes backstage and like gets pissed, um, after Meg's performance, because Meg is like, mother, was the Phantom there? Did he see? Did he see me? Did he see how good my performance was and how much everybody loved it? Because Meg's just looking for approval from the Phantom, because of course she's in love with the Phantom. Why wouldn't she be? It makes perfect sense. Um, and so she is, and so she's ranting and she's like, the Phantom isn't gonna give us anything. He's cutting us out of the will. It's all gonna go to that stupid child. It's not gonna be anything. It's gonna be, it didn't make sense. And Meg, like, totally, like, reaches a breaking point here. She is like, what's the fucking point anymore then? Like, I've been doing all this trying to get recognition from the Phantom, and I'm never going to be good enough for him. I'm never going to be Christine for him. Um, Remember that for later. Then we move on, and it's like, is Christine gonna sing? Is Christine gonna go? Is Christine gonna sing? Is Christine gonna go? There's a whole song about, is Christine gonna sing or is Christine gonna go? Um, Smash cut to. Of course she sings. Of course she fucking sings. Mom, you guys are gonna, your audio is gonna come up on my stream. They're walking away. She was just on. She's on the phone with my aunt. She sings, it makes me so mad. Um, she chooses the Phantom in this moment over Raoul. She sings the titular Love Never Dies, which I think is just not a very good. Might be my least favorite song in the thing, in the dang thing. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't. I just didn't think it was especially good. I think that it was trying to do "Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again," like again, you know. Um, but was did not succeed. She sings, and it's also just very, very much sullied by the fact that this is her choosing the Phantom over Raoul, her husband. Apparently, um, at this point, Raoul splits. He's like, okay, fine, I've lost, I'm going. I don't know. I don't know what happens there, but apparently he splits. One of the Coney Island guys later is like, no, I saw him leave in a carriage. There was nobody with him. So he's just gone. He's not in it anymore. He's not in it for the rest of the musical. Like we don't have any. There's no like finality here with Raoul. So that sucks. Yeah, it just totally drops Raoul. There's so much he should have come back. Like he should have. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So there's the aria and da 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 da. Uh, and then everybody's after, like, she and the Phantom are together afterwards, and she's like, wait a minute, where's my son? It really just, that Raoul disappearing really just proves the point of how unimportant um, Andrew Lloyd Webber considered Raoul as like a part of this story, which sucks. Again, I'm gonna say it one last time in this stream. Raoul deserved better. She's like, where's my terrible bowl cut son? He was supposed to. She starts panicking because she's like, I before the performance I told him he could go and like play around in the theater and to meet me here after the performance, and he's not here and he should be here. If he comes back silently at the end, I don't know of it because I have not actually watched the show. I will double check. I can double check. I'll double check when we get there. I'll double check the Oh, my legs. Oh, I had my legs in a bad position. He should be here. He's not here. Where is he? And the Phantom starts freaking out. And starts going like fucking ballistic. Because of course he does. First he's like... First he's like... It's that Raoul. Raoul took the boy. He couldn't just leave. He couldn't just, like, leave without trying to say fuck you. So fuck him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna kill him if he's done anything to my son. And like the three fucking stooges back here. Like this guy with the hair. The girl. I think Raoul would like totally be in within his rights to take Gustav, and if he were portrayed as a good father in this whole fucking thing, it would be even like it would be a redeeming quality. But of course, he's treated in this musical as a bad father who calls his son like the boy and the child. Who's the third? Oh, the third one I just made him big. So he's like, I'll kill Raoul. And they're like, nah, dog, he left. And he's like, fine. I'll kill Jiri then. Madame Jiri. He's like, fine, I'll kill Madame Jiri then. Madame Jiri must have stolen my son. And again, Madame Jiri is like, bitch. No, I did not. Excuse me, take. And then Phantom's like, who the fuck took my son? And then I believe this girl comes in, and she's been here the whole time, so she could have just like stopped. For the record, like I'm kind like the way I'm reciting it is downplaying it. He is furious. He has a line in here where he says he's going to tear Madame Jiri limb from limb if she has harmed Gustav. He's throwing a tantrum on a major level, and like it sounds scary. Like he's still scary. I don't get it. Anyways, who took his son, you ask? Another one whom has been done dirty. Jill, you're fucking getting it. Here we come, folks. Now, what? A thing that this is on me. I forgot to mention it, I believe, in the first iteration of Scout Explains Love Never Dies. is that it is established very early on, as soon as Gustav is introduced. Put him in his little coat. Like one of the first things that he says is that he has never learned to swim. And he wishes to learn how to swim on Coney Island, like while he's here. Also, just to be fucking clear, Meg did take the child. Yes, Jackie, don't worry, the VOD will go up. Good luck. Like, just to be clear, Meg took the child. And she has a fucking gun. She just has a gun. Where'd she get a gun? Why'd she have a gun? Like, Jill, you're not wrong. Like, the thing... You're not wrong, Jill. What else would it... What else would he be into? Nothing, apparently. Okay, God. Alright, we're in the home stretch now. We're in the home stretch. So they run through, like, all of Coney Island to get to Meg, who, of course, has... who's got this boy. And she's got a gun. And he's like, Mrs. Yuri, I want to go home. Now, Jill did mention stranger danger. The thing is that it's not technically stranger danger because Meg was, like, introduced to Gustav at some point, and, like, he trusts her because, like, she's Christine's old friend, I believe. And she's like, it'll be fine. Just go ahead and slip into the water. And then everybody comes up and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And now, actually, the Phantom acts a lot more like, please do not. Like, he's not being terrifying anymore as much. And Madame Giry's here. And Christine. Is here too. Christine is here, but, like, weirdly does not say anything throughout the whole next few minutes. I guess maybe she's just really worried about Gustav. I'm not sure. Could be. Very possible. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Melissa, it's time to get really mad again. 'Cause this ending... this ending is so fucking... Okay. So the Phantom. So Meg starts monologuing. And she explains the thing that was alluded to at the beginning of the musical, but in more detail now, which is that um, she has been uh, basically prostituting herself out to like all of the politicians and investors for the Phantom's Coney Island experience, in order to get him funding and permits and all this stuff. She has been like using her body as like leverage, and um which would be like, listen, we don't slut shame here. We don't um we don't like put down sex work here on this channel. This is a sex worker positive space. But she didn't want to do this. And the Phantom never asked her to do this. In fact, this is the first he's hearing of it, which is kind of like, the whole thing is kind of weird, and Madame Giry, I think, needs to be implicated in this issue a lot more than she actually ever is, as far as I know. Like, I think that Madame Giry told Meg to do this in order to garner favor with the Phantom, and it's really a lot more like a Madame Giry manipulation than it is anything to do with the Phantom. So for once, I think the Phantom is like not the problem here. So she rants about this, and it's like kind of fucked up. It's big fucked up. It's big fucked up that she like did a bunch of sex work that she did not want to do, because she thought that it was like the right thing to do, and it's all fucked up. It's all like, it's fucked up, but it's not fucked up because like she had sex with a bunch of guys. It's fucked up for a lot of different reasons. Just wanted to make that clear. Let me move her over. Whoops. Oop. Phantom comes over to her. And he's like, listen, I get you. And he has this whole thing, he does like a whole, like, excuse me, a little monologue about, like how he knows what it's like to be used and to be ignored and to, be shunned from society and all this shit that's like not, it doesn't do anything for me. I'm not gonna dwell on it. Like, it feels very empty to me. So he's just trying to, he's trying to like calm her down so that he can get the kid back. But he makes a fucking why the fuck he do this? It's very, very specifically, this musical is very, very specifically for Andrew Lloyd Webber. Um, this motherfucker, why your head suddenly empty? His head just goes empty for a second. He's like, he's trying to be like cheeky. And he's like, accidentally hit publish on the draft is genuinely what it feels like. So Phantom's head is just fucking empty for a second. And he goes, hey, we can't all be like Christine. Fatal error. Fatal error. Bad. Do not. Do not. That's bad. Definitely don't do that. Don't do this, you fucking plebeian. What the what's wrong with you? Stop talking about her for like 10 seconds. So Meg, it like freaks out. She's thinking about Christine again, and she goes like, Christine, it's always about Christine. And let's not forget she has a gun, and Christine has been standing placidly, apparently, in the background. So yeah. Guess what? Whoop. She shoots Christine. Christine falls. I'm so glad that you're loving it, Jill. I don't like, I think Phantom is a fun musical. I think that this whole thing is atrocious, like egregious, but like I'm not like, oh, Andrew Lloyd Webber is fucking ruining the legacy of an incredible perfect thing. Like Phantom of the Opera is a fun musical, and I really like it, and this is just bullshit, and I don't know why he did it. I don't know why. I don't. Christine's bleeding out. Christine's bleeding out. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. And Gustav is now also like, Meg does this, and then it's just like, oh shit, wait. I didn't mean to. And like Meg is just like, "What? Oops." Like, "Oops. Oops." And just like continues to then just stand there, and I think the Phantom calls for Madame Giry to go and try and get help, and Meg is like dying on the ground, and Gustav is now free to run over. And Gustav runs over, and he's like, "Mother, no!" Understandably. I just also want to say, like, I haven't addressed it too much. Christine is a really fucking good mom, in my opinion. In this, I mean, aside from the bullshit with the Phantom and everything, which is like something that you have to have suspension of disbelief about if you want to have any kind of emotional connection to this whole thing whatsoever. In her scenes with Gustav, she is like a really good mom. Um, And so he's distraught. His mother is dying. And he says, I wish Papa were here. Where is Papa? Why did he leave? Like, where is he? And now this is probably all that nice stuff I just said about Christine being a good mom. Flies out the window here, probably. She's like, sitting here, dying. And she's like, Gustav, she says, Gustav, your real father is right there. And like points to the Phantom. She literally does like a fucking Darth Vader look into your heart, you know it to be true bullshit right here. She reprises the song that she sang earlier to him, which is look with your heart and not with your eyes, but like in this particular moment, it's very much like Darth Vader going, no, Luke, I am your father. Like, he is. And then there's like a fucking. There's like this big. It's supposed to be like a very emotional moment here between the Phantom and Christine as she continues to bleed out. And she's like, kiss me one last time. Yeah, there's real fucked up shit here about like what constitutes a father, or I suppose what Andrew Lloyd Webber thinks constitutes a father. And it's bad. And Christine says, Phantom, kiss me one last time. And he kisses her one last time, I guess. And that's the end. I think. Now, the soundtrack just ends very abruptly. I think from like context clues given at the very very beginning of the show that the Phantom just runs off with Gustav and like burns his whole Coney Island down. Is that the vibe? I'm gonna check. The Phantom, it says here. Oh, wait, that's not. Okay, wait, Australian version. Gustav and the Phantom gaze at one another as the curtain falls. Gustav removes the Phantom's mask and gently touches the Phantom's face as an act of acceptance. Gustav and the Phantom gaze at one another as the curtain falls. So there's like, yeah, so there's like there's a moment at the end that's supposed to be like, oh, the Phantom and his son touch, but like I'm not even gonna fucking finish drawing it because I think it's stupid. So, final thoughts. I think Andrew Lloyd Webber has a lot of fucking nerve coming in here, making this whole goddamn musical. The entire thing being an attempt to sway the audience into believing that there is a possibility that the Phantom is a character that is not irreprehensible. Is that the right word? Is not like reprehensible, is not irredeemable. That's the word. And like is worthy of being the hero of the story and being the romantic, like true romantic interest for Christine. And then doesn't even have the fucking common courtesy to give us some weird, like, dissatisfying happy ending. It has to be a dissatisfying sad as fuck ending. Like, it does Christine dirty, it does the Phantom dirty, it certainly does Gustav dirty, who's just, like, then absconded with by his biological father, I guess. To do what? What the fuck? It's just, like, so maddening to me that he couldn't even stick the landing on something that was already not good. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know at what point in his life. Yeah, where the fuck did Raoul go? It didn't need to exist. Yeah, so in the version you saw, he hands Christine's body to Raoul. Okay, that's interesting. In the Wikipedia here, it says that he hands her to Meg. I think. Oh, no, yeah, this one is that, yeah. Oh, Gustav ran off to get Raoul. This is fucking stupid. This is stupid. It's... ugh. Yeah. It's not good. I'm not... It's not good. Like, this ending just makes me sad. Like, you can do a tragedy... Right? Yeah. If Raul didn't just fucking leave, where was he able to go? Like, Gustav was just able to go find him. You're right. Like, that doesn't make any sense. For the record, like, all of the stuff that Melissa in the chat is um relaying to me, I haven't seen, like, I didn't watch the version, which I'm assuming is from the shows must go on, like, recording that I think they showed it for free at the beginning of the pandemic. They did like a musical week. Um, I haven't gotten to see that whole thing. Will I ever watch it? Now that I'm done with this, probably not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was yeah, Sierra I don't know how to say her name. She's very good. She's a good Christine. Um, yeah. I like don't. It seems like a very abrupt ending. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know. It just bums me out. Like, you can do a tragedy if you want to do a tragedy. I just think that Andrew Lloyd Webber has a lot of fucking nerve going to all of this trouble in like a 3-hour musical or whatever fucking bullshit, how long this is, and to make the Phantom and Christine seem like a believable romance and then just kill Christine at the end. It's fucking, it's like sad and bad, and I don't like it. This has been me, Scout, explaining Love Never Dies. I did it. We did it, gang. We did it. I'm sorry. Cars the musical? You're so welcome, everybody. Oh, Starlight Express. I don't know anything about Starlight Express. I know. I really like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I know nothing about. I don't think I've ever even heard of Starlight Express. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm gonna have to look into this. It was too dangerous? Oh no. Andrew. They're on roller skates? You can't fucking do that! You can't. Andrew. Andrew. Okay. Okay. That's for another time. Thank you for enlightening me. Thank you everybody for joining me on this journey. I'm fucking free. I can now turn into a ball of pure light and ascend into heaven. All of my thoughts about Love Never Dies have been removed from my body and put out into the internet, which hopefully means I will stop waking up with the song stuck in my head. It's time for me to go to the Heaviside lair and be at peace. I have completed my fucking video essay of for Old Deuteronomy. And it is done. I'm going to wish all of you a very happy new year. I'm the Jellicle choice now. Thank you all for coming. Happy New Year, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I might be back tomorrow with like a regular art stream since I did this a day early, so we'll see. It depends on like how I feel tomorrow, if I'm tired out or if I feel like I'd like to do like a regular just drawing stream, just drawing and hanging. Where I don't have to think so much. Thank you all, and I'll see you on the flip side.